Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Taurus Truth Tarot, where we are all Taurus all the time. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. My name is Shannon Colleen, and I am a Taurus Sun and Venus. And we are going to get our reading for the day. However, before we do, big announcement for February. I have introduced a new Reiki, distance Reiki, which is called the Inner Child Healing Reiki. February will be the month of healing our inner child. So those Reiki sessions will be half off all through February. And trust me, you need it. We all need it. It is coming up all over the place how we really have to heal that inner child, those wounds of not feeling loved, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, and we need to heal those. So in order to prosper and move forward in life. So my loves, there will be a little lotus flower here that you can click on to book that. Ooh, balloons, yes, let's heal the inner child. That's always a sign for me. I don't know why it does that. I talk about it all the time, like you'll have balloons or a thumbs up. I never programmed my computer to do that, so it's always a sign from spirit for me. But anyway, there's going to be a little lotus flower here at the end of the reading. You can click on that to book, or you can, there's a link in the description box. For those of you who've had Reiki done with me, put it in the comments, let them know how well it works. And I'm excited for it. I'm definitely excited for it. Make sure when you get to the booking site that you scroll, because I do offer 4 or 5 different types of Reiki. So look for that inner child Reiki. And again, those will all be half off all through February. So let's see what the overall energy is for today. Divine Source Creator, show us clearly. Show us clearly. Show us clearly, please. Show us clearly. What's the overall energy, please? Thank you. I love it. The hippie, aren't we all? So this is technically the Devil card, but the Devil card for me is actually really good because it's the drive to want to make change, right? The drive to succeed. And it says here, be true to yourself, free your mind, get out of unclear and trapped situations, right? And that's exactly what we want to do. This is, you know, this is not a bad thing. This is, I get to be true to who I am. And I have a feeling that that definitely has a lot to do with that inner child healing we need to do, because we were taught to be a certain way, act a certain way. And I'm not talking about kindness and politeness. That's all wonderful, right? As we should be. But we were definitely influenced through our upbringing. And a lot of that is to hide yourself, right? And I feel like you really do need to free your mind of that. I do believe that you need to be true to yourself, living your authentic life. So it's beautiful, right? It is absolutely beautiful energy here. And it even says divine support. I love that. Divine support. What is that noise? What is on my desk? All right, let's see what we have. And I've been saying this for a while too, especially with Taurus. We are changing. We are bringing out our true identity, our true self. We are shedding the, oh, I'm supposed to be this or that or the other, you know. And it's like, nope, I'm shedding all of that so I can be my authentic self. Show me clearly. What is the message, please? What is the message for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Thank you. All right, Taurus. The Knave of Wands, a fresh new start, right? A fresh new inspired start. I love this. This is you walking away. You can see he's walking away. This is you walking away from those unclear or situations you felt trapped in. And it's kind of like realizing that the cage door was always open, but you were conditioned to stay in the cage. So now you're setting yourself free. I like that a lot. Show me clearly, please. What is the message for Taurus? Show me clearly, please. Let's see if I can actually hold on to the cards. Okay. Show us clearly, please. What is the message for Taurus, please? That's too many. Can I just have one or two? One or two, please, for Taurus. All right, so we've got the Lord of Chalices. I love that. That's the King of Cups here. This King of Cups is telling me that you're not going to be emotionally manipulated. Okay? You're not. Again, you were conditioned to stay in the cage even though the door was open. Now you're ready. You're not going to let emotions manipulate you or others trying to manipulate your emotions. This is very much a breaking free. Breaking free. And Spirit always has me use my own life story to help you resonate. I just had this happen a year and a half ago, I want to say, where a sibling of mine I realized was emotionally manipulating me to do things for him, for the family, for whatnot, and had been doing it all my life, and I never understood. I never saw it. I never saw it. And then one day I opened up to it and I was like, oh my gosh. It's like he had a spell over me. Now, I'm not saying he's good or bad. I don't judge, but I will say I broke from that relationship, right? Because I saw what was happening and I was like, oh my goodness, this is not anything about me. This is, all about him and what he could get and what he could get me to do for him, right? Almost like guilting someone into doing something. So I do feel like, again, you guys are breaking free from a situation that you were unclear about, and you are having this moment of realization here. Beautiful. Ooh, and the King of Pentacles. You are definitely standing your ground. Okay? You're not taking any crap here. I am firmly planted. I know what's going on. You're not going to be able to, and this could be like a boss, it could be any type of relationship, it could even be a relationship with yourself, right? But it really does feel like, nope, I'm standing my ground. I am standing my ground here. That's what that King of Pentacles feels like, because we are the Pentacle suit, right? So this is you taking control of that. I love it. Show me clearly. Definitely being true to yourself. Show me clearly for Taurus. Thank you. Look at that, Temperance. Things were definitely out of balance for a lot of you. Probably any of you that are watching. It's some area of your life, okay? Like, I can also use it in a more non-sinister way. I had a boss that I really loved. I loved working for her. She was just a great boss, but there were certain times of the year where we got very busy, and she would always ask me to work overtime, and I always said yes. Always. I could not say no to her. And it wasn't that she was being manipulative. She just needed people to work, right? But the overtime wasn't worth it. It was totally out of balance. I was working like 70 hours in a week for weeks on end, and it was just out of balance. And finally, one day, I just had to look at her and say, I can't do it. It's just not worth it, right? So, again, it will resonate for all of you differently. And I don't think we need to judge. I will say that. I mean, I didn't judge her as good or bad. I didn't think she was really trying to manipulate me. But on the other hand, my sibling, I do feel he knew what he was doing, right? He's that type of person. He knew exactly what he was doing. But again, I'm not judging him. I let it happen. I continued to let it happen. And I feel like now you're bringing things into balance. So you are, again, being true to yourself and freeing yourself, being able to now walk through that opening, right? Because the cage door is open, and this brings a lot of balance into your life. Show me clearly. So that would be like, again, making space for someone who truly has your best interests in mind, right? By walking away from the other person or the job or situation or whatever it might be. Show me clearly. Look at that, the Fool. Wow. Yeah. You're ready for the change. You're ready for this is a leap of faith, because when we're so conditioned in so many ways to stay in that cage, even though the door is open, it does take courage, and it is a leap of faith to be true to yourself. So a lot of you are starting this new journey. You're walking away from the job or the relationship, whatever, because you realize it was so unbalanced. Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus? Thank you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, with the Two of Wands. So yeah, you've been stuck here a long time. You've been stuck here a long time, and now you're ready to make the decision to break yourself free. This Two of Wands, you don't look very happy, right? Because in essence, not making a choice, a decision is making a choice or a decision, right? Of not moving forward, of staying held back. And now I feel like with the bottom of the deck being the Ten of Cups, that you are no longer going to be taken advantage of emotionally. No more being guilted into things, because you want your true happiness here. So you're ready to break free. Your mind, the situation, absolutely, 100%. So let's see what's going on here. Show me clearly. Thank you. On target, follow your ideal life path, and that's exactly what you're doing now. You're like, why? And you can let me know in the comments, right? But even for me, I was just talking about this during a live one-on-one session with a new client who I absolutely adore. Hello, Sarah, if you're watching. Where we talked about needing to heal in order to be true to self, because when I was a child, I felt like it was my job to make everybody happy. I grew up in a lot of chaos, and I just felt so responsible for everybody else's happiness that I never had any happiness, right? So again, your ideal life path to follow that is to be true to yourself. I absolutely love it. Well, Taurus, that's a good reading. Take the advice from your spiritual team, definitely, and you'll be on your ideal life path, even if you have to, well, especially because you're going to have to walk through that cage door, right? So don't forget to like, share, and comment. I read each and every one. Book your personal reading or Reiki session here, and all my love, light, and blessings to you, Taurus. Until next time.